guys, so this is Greenbriar Urban Gardens. I've had a lot of work for the past, what, month and a half? It's been hot.
Month and a half.
Yeah. It's been very, very hot. It's Arizona, so it's been anywhere from 102 all the way up to 110 while we've been doing this. So finally finished. We just planted our seeds for our fall harvest, so we're going to take you on a little tour to show you kind of what it looks like. The only thing that we still have to do is the wood chips, but they're coming. So here we go.
And if this isn't stuff that you would plant in the fall, you can comment and stuff. This is going to be kind of an experiment slash hopefully everything grows right for the first time here. So some of these things might not supposed to be growing at this time of the year, but we're going to try them because we're not dying tomorrow and we can always replant something else. So here we go. We'll go through and then that will tell you what we have planted, and then watch the journey on Greenbriar Urban Gardens at Facebook and Instagram or YouTube. That's Net. I'm Ed. That's Dieter. Hi Dieter.
Yeah, so guys, you see.
Okay, so you're gonna start right here.
Where do we start? Here?
Yep.
So I think they can read, but we planted, because we have the trellis here. So we planted some peas. We have peas, green arrow, sugar and little marble. So they'll kind of grow up this trellis here, we hope. That's the plan. We also have a squash planted in here that will run across here to trellis up as well. And then you planted a pepper over there. I forget what kind it was.
Hungarian hot wax.
Hungarian hot wax. So we'll see what that does. Who knows?
And these are pepper plants that we took out of another bed that, since it's probably 103 already, look wilty, but as soon as the sun goes down they perk right back up. Everything has its own water, so when the system comes on there's water to each individual plant for these guys, so they're doing fine. It's just hot.
Yeah.
So we'll start over here on the bed that I planted. We decided together where all these things were going, but for some reason I planted one bed, she planted another bed.
Because
and
it's
then
hot.
And then yeah, because it is hot and sweaty. And then the big bed, we both did it together. So in this bed here, we got old-fashioned mustard on the back here, and another mustard, Florida broadleaf.
Yeah.
So that's on that side of that PVC. So from the
right
back
along there,
the box to the first PVC, that's what's there. On this side of that first PVC is kale, Bates blue, so all the way down there will be kale. In the center of it are onions. On this side of right there where she's pointing is kale red Russian. On this side of that second pipe is turnip, white egg. Then we have radishes, comet, parsnips, Harris model. And in the front here we have carrots, royal chantilly, and I know I really messed that one up, and scarlet annates, something, carrot, in the front of this bed. So Nanette can explain what she planted over here.
a lot. So we kind of did something similar in this bed that we did to the other bed. In other words, we did 3 rows in between each pipe except for the back and the front. So the very back one we have collards, Vates, and collards Georgian Southern. They'll take up their half and half in the back row. Here in the middle of these two, the back row will be Swiss chard. Then we're going to have onions and another type of Swiss chard. And then here we have the 3 again. We have beets that we're going to do, Early Wonder. Then we'll have a middle row of radishes, White Icicle. And then the front here, on the back side of this one, will be beets, Detroit Dark Red. And then the whole front here will be spinach. One is going to be Noble Giant, and the other one will be Bloomdale.
So that's all in these 2 beds. These beds here are 4 feet across, 8 feet deep. This is 2 2x6s tall. The other one over there is 3 2x6s tall. And Cece looks like she's dying because it's too hot out. This one's 4 2x6s tall. And if you were to square it out, it's roughly 2 by 8. in there. 2 foot by 8, 4 high. This is the big one. We call this the hot tub. Don't ask us why. It just, that's the coffin. That's the hot tub. So in this one here, along this side we have cucumbers, Boston pickling, cucumbers, poinsettia 76, squash, zucchini, buchni, something like that. Cucumber, straight 8, cucumber, market more.
And again, these are going to grow up this trellis here with the peas, and I'll be over that, so we'll have lots of space.
And then down here we have onions on this side of this one. What do we have here? Onions. Which ones?
These are the yellow and white Spanish onions. It's half and half for this one.
Half and half in there. Then we have lettuce, bronze, magnet. Down this side, radishes down here, letter butter crunch, lettuce, black seeded, Simpson, carrots, kale. Carrots we have red cord chutney. These radishes over here are Champion French breakfast.
Champion and French breakfast.
Oh,
There's
Champion.
2 different.
Okay, see, that's why she's here. Arugula's here.
All arugula.
Roquette is on this side. Kohlrabi, which I have no idea.
It's a cabbage.
White, purple, Vienna, 2 different types. Rutabaga, purple top. Lettuce, oak leaf, carrots, more carrots. Skin, Corota, and Danvers, something like that. Lettuce, red romaine, celery, tall Utah, more radishes, cherry bell, and chipola rose, something like that.
China rose.
China rose, yeah, I really messed that. Asparagus over here, Mary Washington asparagus. Cauliflower is Snowball Y. Broccoli, green sprouting, and then we have cabbage over here. We have one kind of cabbage, another kind of cabbage, another kind back there. What do we have back here as far as the squash in the very
I
back?
have a spaghetti squash, an acorn squash.
That are going to go back there to climb up, trellis over that, and through that window there, hopefully.
Nope. Let's come out here so we can see the whole thing.
Yeah, we'll come out here. These are pumpkins that grew out of nowhere.
Well, we used to have them in there, but they died last year.
Yeah, when this bed was way over there on the other side of the chickens, they died. We took everything, moved it all over here,
You're there.
and out of the blue they just started popping up.
And they look a lot better this year than they did last year, even before they died.
Yeah. So we need to get chip drop. Chip drop, chip drop, chip. Something needs to be on here. Get rid of this cardboard. Get all this grass out. Mulch the whole thing.
We might
So it
put
looks-
another bed in the middle in the springtime.
Yeah, where the other riser is over there with the spigot on it.
Hey.
That could be another bed. She says round, I say square. We'll see.
Might be triangle.
Yeah. But that's the start. On the other side over there, other side of the yard, we have what's going to be our herb garden. I have to finish the drip irrigation later today. And we got the drip in here. Let's go this way. We got the drip system in here. And it was just fine tuning because each one has its own ball valve. So like the big one over here, it has so much. These holes are these holes are every 6 inches. That's just a lot of water coming out. So that one had to be opened all the way up. This one over here with the peppers, there's so few, it's almost all the way closed. Since there's so few holes, there's only holes for each pepper plant. So there's holes here, holes here. Yeah, you can go turn on. Just real quick so we don't flood it out. Holes over here for this one. Some here for this lemon verbena, which is dying but it's starting to come back. Some holes along here, some over here and some over here. This first bed that I planted, every 6 inches where you can see them here starting to come out. Every 6 inches. It's almost shut all the way off because it's so much pressure. Same with this one down here. on it. So it's just tweaking and doing this and that to it to get it to where everything. So these are like this here. Good thing we got the GoPro. So if it gets wet, it's okay. This one here for this pepper plant, loves it. And then the big coffin, or the big hot tub one, this is where all the water pressure goes to. But it works good. It'll definitely flood it off. Alright, netters, we're good. And that's it. Follow us. Follow us, follow us, follow us. The next project, besides watching the plants grow, will be making the chicken coop twice the size. Right now it's 4 foot deep, 4 foot tall, with 2 foot underneath. We're gonna make it 8 foot out this way, still 4 foot deep, 4 foot tall, so we can get a couple more chickens in there. And we're gonna make a run all the way from here down past the wheelbarrow, all the way along there. There'll be a 2 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot run, so they can run back and forth all the way down there. Most of the time they're outside with us, but for us today they're inside. So give us a follow. Let's see if Annette has anything to say. Oh, she had to get something to drink. She's thirsty.
Hot.
Got anything to say?
Follow us. Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
Bye.
Bye, guys.